And you found me.
A chance to see you once more. Who would have thought?
Well, what do you mean? Why wouldn't you see me?
Because my prayers have been answered, my calling fulfilled.
But that doesn't have to come between us.
You are the one, Noctis. The stars shine for you now. That which is yours by right shall be restored to you. Do you remember the flowers of Tenebrae? It seems so long ago. You'll find they await you still, blooming from hill to vale.
Will you be there?
Welcome, gamers, to the 8% review, Final Fantasy 15. To tell you a little history about why I'm calling this the 8% review, I got the idea from people ragging on Kid Smooth a few months ago about only completing a certain percentage of a game before he reviewed it. Um, but unlike him, I will be completing the entire game before I review it. But still, shout out to Kid Smooth. And you know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't for him doing what he did, I wouldn't have never came up with the title, the 8% review. So appreciate it, bro. Anyway, Final Fantasy 15 is a must-have game for your library. Um, it doesn't matter what console you pick it up on. It is a gorgeous game. It looks fantastic. You will not be disappointed from how this game looks. From this scene alone right here, you can see how the colors are just popping out of the screen and everything. It is very beautiful. I can't get enough of how this game looks. As far as it goes about playing, the only thing that's a negative in this game is the camera. While battling, you have it's kind of like a free roam camera, and sometimes the camera can like get stuck behind bushes or trees or whatever or rocks, and you're trying to fight your way through a battle, and you might not can see, but you have to really kind of angle the cameras on your own. Story wise go, one of the best stories I've got into as far as gaming this generation. It's a story about friendship, it's a story about love, it's a story about family, and it's a story about revenge. All four elements combined makes a great story. Basically, you just have to keep up with it. And if you're doing a lot of side quests, sometimes you can get sidetracked from the original mission, and it's so many side quests that you might, you know what I'm saying, kind of forget about what the story is, which is kind of funny. But at the same time, just like with every Final Fantasy game, you want to complete the side missions, the side quests, to gain extra weapons and XP and everything, to be as strong as you can when you get towards the end, because the end, like all Final Fantasy games, can be very, very challenging. I like what Square Enix did about the fighting system. They borrowed from Western RPGs where they made it, you know, saying basically it's not turn based no more. This is a Final Fantasy game that has evolved from what they used to be, which was turn based style, whereas the boss or the enemy that you're fighting hits you, then you hit them, and you know nobody's blocking. Every now and then you might miss, but in this game, you have that opportunity to make your enemy miss every attack. That's if you're skilled enough. Um, it like I said, this is where the camera comes into a tricky play, but you know what I'm saying, at the same time it was still fun. I still enjoyed it. The voice acting was pretty good. I think the main character Noctis, he was voiced by the guy who does the English dub for Sasuke on Naruto. I don't know, but they kind of, you know what I'm saying, they kind of remind you of him anyway from the way he looks. But this game is just great. You have to pick it up. I don't care what system you own. Like I said, you can pick it up on either console. Hopefully, the PC gamers will be able to enjoy this game by the end of this year or sometime next year. You know how it is when, you know what I'm saying, games get ported over to the PC. It takes a while, but you would not be disappointed. I recommend picking this up. 2 thumbs up. And this is Mr. West from Hard Knock Gamers. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Thank you very much.